Hey y'all, it's Double Dog, Brent's Customs. How is everyone tonight? I hope everyone is blessed. Well, I have come to a standstill on that 67 Z28 Camaro that I'm working on, the purple one. I'm at a standstill with it. I had seen some bubbling in the body on the paint job, so I had to sand it down and repaint. And now I have to let it dry before I continue anything else with what I'm doing with it. But right now, this is the bottom part of it that I've got together. And everything's together on the bottom. There's not a whole lot more I can do with it right now. It is on a standby. The interior is done. As you can see, I've had that done for a while now. Just something about that purple paint that I've used. Maybe I got too close with it. But I've had to sand it down a couple times. And this time so far, when I last sprayed it, I didn't see any bubbling in it. But there's a lesson to be learned there tonight. And it has to do with patience. I'm going to share Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verses 8 through 9 with you. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. And what that's telling us in verse 8, chapter 7, Ecclesiastes, is that it's better for us to be patient in times of turmoil, times that are driving us crazy, like the paint on that 67 Z28 Camaro that I'm working on. It's driving me nuts. Just have to be patient. We can't rush it. You cannot rush your work, because if you rush your work, it's going to be shoddy. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So if you're one of these that, okay, well, I'm going to do it, and no matter how it turns out, well, would you rather it be quality, or would you rather it be shoddy? Think about that when you're having patience and putting these models together. Let's move on to verse 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. Well, that is also another life lesson that we can learn there. If we are being hasty in our projects, in our lives, we become angry because things are not going the way that they should be. So therefore, we become fools. We don't want to be fools, do we? No, we do not. So let's think about that lesson tonight. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Well, the project that I'm working on, it will be better in the end than the beginning. Because the beginning, it's in many pieces. Just like us as human beings, we are in many pieces. But because of God's grace, we become whole. The patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Well, we can also use that not just in putting these models together. We can also use that in everyday life. Because not everyone around us is perfect. We have to be patient with the imperfections. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. We must be slow to anger. Sometimes situations come before us that begin to upset us. And we have to learn to back off on that feeling of anger and not be so hasty with our emotions. Well, that is tonight's lesson that I'm sharing with you. So, with that said, I'm at a standstill on the 67 Z28 Camaro, the purple one that I'm working on. I have a project I'm about to start now. In the meantime, while the paint is drying on the other one, it is the 2010 Camaro Super Sport RS Coupe Hot Wheels. Now, I've seen a few other collectors and builders put this together. It's a new kit, so I am looking forward to it. Just kind of glancing through the bags and stuff now. I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on it and get a jump on it while my other project is finishing. Its drying process. Because when the paint dries in the next day or two, then I'm going to put another final, again, coat of clear coat on it. And then I can finish up the model. And it'll be finished and I'll be able to show it to you. But in the meantime, between time, I am going to go ahead and work on this Hot Wheels model. So I'm not being hasty. I'm just trying to keep my hands busy. As many of you know, I have quit smoking. And it's just been over 6 weeks this past Friday, going on 7 this upcoming Friday, that I quit smoking. So I'm trying to keep my hands busy. And with that being the case, yes, it's kind of hard. But anyway, I would like for y'all to follow me on TikTok, send me a friend request to Brent's Customs on Facebook, and subscribe here on YouTube. I look forward to having many more subscribers. I love you. Y'all be blessed. And we will talk soon. And I hope you enjoyed tonight's lesson.